Huh?
Here in New York, everybody knows that Super Fox can always find everything.
But before we start the search, we better fill up our tummies with something nice and warm.
Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to Paws On Animation.
And today we're covering something that has no right to be called a movie. Christmas in New York.
Don't be fooled by the title. This thing has very little to do with Christmas, and you can't tell they're even in New York. The characters change personality every 15 minutes. And did we mention that this is a North Korean Italian production?
Yes.
And 1 minute it's snowing all over the ground, the next minute they're in summer hats and clothes. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, click occasionally some future podcasts and all the pause videos.
Absolutely. Okay, let me read you guys the description on IMDb because this is not accurate.
I don't.
A jungle boy
What?
of the fifth oracle
The
travels
what?
to New York with his talking dogs Winter and Fox to
What?
find Father Christmas Santa Claus.
What?
And helps many people along the way.
Huh?
Directed by Orlando Corradi, writers Loris Poeto
Fired.
and Chala Castaro.
You're all fired.
Starring Stefano Crescentini,
You're fired.
Sergio Luci, and
You're
Fabrizio Mazzolta.
You're fired.
And yes, they do speak English. And, yeah.
It's something we're going to call English. I mean, it's not sensible English, but it's English, yeah.
The funniest thing in here, before we even get to the is the dog.
The dog has
That dog.
problems.
Oh my gosh. Is he Fox or Winter? Which one was he?
The big one was
The big
called
brown
Fox.
one. Yeah, Fox. Sounded like a surfer dude who was high
All the time.
all the time.
You make it weird. He's had so many. He saw he had problems the whole time. He was going and he would talk to us and like I guess he's supposed to sound like he's panting, but he just keeps going. Like, is this dog okay?
No. This movie is, I'm sorry, it's horrible. But it's one of those laughable, horrible ones that Rascal likes. But here's the thing. I don't know why they think it's valuable because I tried to download the trailer so that we could have everything for you. And YouTube blocks it where you can't download it, and they should be paying people to download this trailer.
Right? I mean, we'll do the best we can what we can show you, but yeah, pretty much.
Oh my gosh, this movie's horrible. And I don't even, did the kid have a name? The Jungle Boy?
Yeah, it was something. Ari?
Yes, you're right. I remember now. It's
Oh,
Ari.
so bad. Okay.
And Ari has little winter clothes, and on his jacket he has buttons made of rubies.
Real rubies. Not like ruby colored, or they tell you it's real rubies.
And along the way, he keeps trading in these rubies to pay people. Oh, is this enough to pay you for passage? Oh,
What?
I gotta do it! Yay! Yay! Yay!
It's like you have no concept of money because you live in the
Right.
jungle.
And then he was at this orphanage, and he says, "It's not right that these people have no money."
Well,
And he says, "Will this help you?" Yes! Yay! 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 Yay!
oh my gosh, the way they celebrate. They like go bananas with animation. It looks like it's crap. But then when they start cheering and celebrating stuff, they jump all over the place, over the walls, backflips, cartwheels, they hug, and they're suddenly really overly fluid, and they're just rubber bands going all over the place in animation. And it's like, it wasn't that great.
No, it's but you're right. It was one of those laughably funny movies. If you just want something to make fun of and laugh at, this is the movie for
There
you.
is no money.
It's
in
on the money. It's just really bad. And it's so funny. I said, you know what? We got to do this for the holiday. Because here's some humor for those who need it. This movie is terrible. All the dogs got issues. You even got a little white poodle.
Yeah, Winter.
Yeah.
Winter. Which it turns out all these characters are from other shows and movies made by the same company, and it's some share Mondo universe. The characters come together in this Christmas movie. One's from a team of dog soccer players. One's from the city of New York. It's like the bootleg version of Dodgeball. Roger from Oliver and Company, and then Ari is the golden child who is just Tarzan and thinking he's like the savior or something, and he's not, and he comes from this magical land where they have dinosaurs and talking animals and kings and queens and talking yetis and everything. It's just like, I think there aren't enough cats in a bag to compile of the type of people's minds that make this franchise.
The one thing I will say, they made him a very nice boy.
That's
So that
it.
was
She's
true.
not
He
mean.
was he was very nice and very kind and very thoughtful. So I will say that.
Yeah, I
Other
guess
than
that's
that,
it.
there's no hope for the Jungle Boy.
And each thing, each place he went to, he's trying to find Santa. And then to prove that he was worthy of talking to Santa, he had to figure out the 8 names of the names of the 8 reindeer. And it's like,
I knew
why?
that's what you're gonna get to.
It's a riddle.
Those stupid reindeer. Oh my god.
And then they actually have a group of reindeers, not Santa's, but they're separate reindeer. The main one's called Bimbo. It's a guy, so just named a Himbo if you're gonna do that. And this started off as being knockoffs of Disney movies, the classic ones from decades ago. But then, as it went on, it started being its own universe where literally anything goes, and not in a what creative things can you do with having no rules. It's more like, just put everything in a blender and just make that work. Don't even think about it, just put it in. And he goes from each place, as you said, trying to find the names, helps the people along the way, and each time one place is worse than the other.
Yes.
They go to a store that's misspelled and has JPEGs of Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh and a watermelon and in a toy store. Then they run into a dog catcher who like screams and yells he's gonna catch the fox and put him to sleep and blah blah blah. Then 20 minutes later they meet him again. He's the nicest man ever. Oh no, it was a misunderstanding. I want to make sure you were safe because you're always by yourself and have no owner. I was trying to protect you. You wanted to put him in the pound so he could be put to sleep because you were tired of him. You're gonna tell me suddenly you're a good guy now. 20 minutes later, we meet his family. He's the nicest man ever. Then they go to
I like the store. What was the name of the store?
Cold-
The giant capital S at the
Cold
end.
Zook.
All the other letters were lowercase.
It's
And
like,
then
why
the
is
last
the S?
letter was capital.
Why is the S capital?
Oh, we
What
should have
is
taken pictures of the screen.
Right.
If we'd known that we could not get the trailer, we should have taken pictures of the screen.
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
And then he goes to a soup kitchen where they just make oodles of food, and that's where he leaves one of his rubies there so they will never have to worry about how much food they need to buy ever again. He goes to an orphanage near the end and gives them a ruby so they can afford to have a Christmas. He goes to a casino, I think. I don't know how he got in there.
I don't either.
And then at one point he needs to get extra money, so he goes to he gets help from a dog who knows too much about the criminal underworld and drugs.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then they actually trade, and they trade the ruby in with some local gangsters because that's what New York is full of. And they trade the rubies in for cash, and then the gangsters try to say, "Oh, nah, change your mind. We're just gonna take you out, take the ruby and the money," and then they fight the gangsters to get the money.
And the dog actually asked him, "Is he high? And
Yeah.
has he been doing drugs?"
Yeah,
Yes,
did you take some
lines
he
in
said,
the
did you-
actual movie?
It said, did you take like a strange tablet? You feel woozy. You take some weird powder. It's like, okay,
What the heck is this?
North Korea and Italy. Is all your information about New York and America from these old movies, like The Godfather or something? That's all you know about these cities? It's just infested with drug lords and gangsters, and we're stuck in the 1920s still.
And even the dogs do it. And, you know, that right there, I think that's priceless.
Oh my
The
gosh!
dogs do it too. So what in the heck is this movie? This movie is funny. It is funny the entire time. You can't look at this movie seriously. There is nothing
Yeah.
except he was a very nice young
That's
boy.
it.
That's the best thing about the movie.
I-
The animation is crappy. The lines, the script is crappy. The story is crappy. The characters are crappy. And the crappy trailer you can't even download it because it's valuable. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if you can find this on DVD. If you
probably
do,
or
let us. If you have this on DVD, let us know in the comments.
Right, like how? And they have, if not, and you want to watch it, they have it on Tubi, I think, and possibly Zumo Play if you have either of those services on Roku or your on-demand service. Oh my gosh.
If you want to laugh this season, this is worth, I think it's like, is it even an hour?
Yeah, it's like an hour and 33 minutes.
Okay, so it's like 90 minutes. Get some laughs because you're going to get nothing but laughs watching this. It's actually on Pluto, Roku channel, Tubi. Oh my gosh, and it's on Prime to rent and buy for $8.99. That would be the worst $8.99 you've ever spent in your life if you rent this movie.
Right? Oh my god.
Don't do it.
Now save yourself. Oh man.
So if you have heard of this movie, it's supposed to be adventure and family. There's no adventure.
There is no
and there's no family.
No, it's more like not the way they're from New York.
Let us know in the comments below if you've seen this movie. Let us know. Did you love how bad it was? Did you love how stupid it was? Let us know what you think. And there's one user review on IMDb I have to read because this pretty accurately sums up this movie entirely.
Okay.
It says, wonderfully bad. This movie is pretty bad from a critical standpoint, but it's one of those movies you can laugh at. Its crazy plot still grabs your attention. The animation's not the best, but it is passable. The voice acting is funny bad. It's really clunky, and whoever wrote the dialogue did not help the voice actors.
No.
There's a lot of context leading up to this movie. In fact, there's a trilogy series and a few movies worth of context. I actually watch this movie every year during Christmas with my friends.
Yeah, like, I guess that's the equivalent of having the ugly Christmas sweater. It's bad on purpose. You're supposed to
And
see
this
it's
review
bad.
was left on my birthday in 2021.
Oh gosh, I watched it on, man.
So if you haven't seen it and you want to laugh, go to Tubi, go to Pluto, or go to Roku. See it for free. Don't you dare pay it on Prime. Don't.
Right, don't make your wallet cry for this.
Or you have to ask Ari for a movie from Miss Co.
Right. And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates, weekly videos, favorite anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Yes, and thank you so much for joining us during your holiday season and out of your busy schedule. We appreciate you so much. Like this video if you've enjoyed this, and please be sure to share it on social media or community tab. It helps out our channel a lot.
Yes. So, thank you so much for watching Mask Entertainment.
And I'm Mom Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.